What's up, everybody? Coming in hot from Langrisser. So, this is kind of a big deal because in Langrisser, we have one of the biggest and IMO, in my opinion, one of the best collabs that I've had the pleasure of playing through on any gacha game. Right? I was so psyched when Yu Yu Hakusho actually came up. I was like, hells yeah, we're going to bring back those characters. Alright, and not only did they, well, they did a hell of a job of it. Right? Yusuke is still one of my favorite characters on this entire effing account. Right? Here he is. Total power 7602. He is pretty awesome. I love running this character. He's just crazy. He now has some zombies to play with as far as soldiers. There's these zombies to take. As soon as they take any damage at all, they get a huge boost to their hit points, attack, and crit. I don't know, I still have to play around with them, but they look pretty damn meaty, right? And on top of that, I do have to say that Toguro Bros in general have just gotten a big upgrade in Langrisser, and that is just because of this character's 3C ability. When you awaken him, it's off the chain. Flesh and Steel Blast is just awesome for him. Alright, just the way that he works. I just went with like a full-on damage build on him. He's at 7766, right? And also the werewolves. The werewolves are a big deal on Toguro Bros. When this character first dropped, there were no werewolves, and there obviously were not any 3C abilities. So they just didn't do that amazing. They were still pretty solid. I even ran them in arena for a little bit because nobody would really expect them. They like a lot of people were like, "What the hell is that?" Huh? Well, let them run it. So they were pretty cool. They're much stronger now. Totally much stronger now, right? And of course, Kurama, he is up right now. Very interesting mage, one of the best AoE mages that we have. Applies a bunch of fixed damage, a bunch of nifty things. Mine's at 8,032. I at least have somebody at 8,000 I can show off in this video. He's not fully done yet, but he's pretty close, right? He's just been an awesome mage. He is also the strat mage, like one of the main strategist mages that is really a freaking mage. For a while there, he had to hold it down for strat masters, and I was very glad I got him. I have the skins for the characters too. He just looks awesome with his ears. Of course, this is the Kurama that anybody is going to unlock as soon as they pull the hero, and if you can get the skin, well, they stay transformed the whole time. I just dig him with the ears. He looks cool. Same thing with Yusuke here. What I really dig about Yusuke, you might not be able to tell, but Yusuke is only wearing one sock. Yes, that's right. I have revealed the Yu Yu Hakusho big secret here. On his skin, it looks like he powered up and like one of his socks blew out, and the other one didn't, because he looks like he's wearing a right sock, but he's not wearing a left sock, and that, I just think that looks awesome. I've always thought his transformation was cool. Here's his initial skin. He just kind of looks like a school kid, right? And then he goes into like demon hair mode and loses a sock during his transformation. So I've just always thought that was cool, and he is a super powerful character to play. Some people say he takes too long to set up because you got to transform with him. But in my opinion, he's a faction buffer anyway, so I think he can get away with it. And when he does set up, he just becomes so freaking powerful that a lot of times it's better just to run away from Yusuke. Like, you are better off giving up your chance to attack him, because he's probably just going to kill you or maim you and heal anyway, and he's probably going to survive it. He's pretty damn tanky for what he is, right? A lot of times it's just better to run away from him and wait for his transformations to like wear off type deal, because this just is not a character that you really want to take head on. And a lot of times he's going to outrange you. Depending on what's going on, even if you have a 2-block attack range, he could have a 5-block range, a 4-block range. He can really hit you like from across the screen when he gets all of his buffs going, especially if one of his allies die. And I've just always thought that was cool, because you're just like, I guess the harder map you go into, the more your allies are going to die, and he just gets an amazing boost off of that. And I just think he's an absolutely amazing hero, and I would definitely recommend, like, if I was going to get into Langrisser and start a fresh account, personally, this is what I would do. I'm just being real with you guys. I would go through and I would get these heroes, and I'd play the shit out of them. They are, of course, heroes of time. So, in my opinion, this is one of the best times to start a Heroes of Time faction account. And of course, with something like that, you would be collecting the Heroes of Time, which are collab heroes. They're very interesting heroes too. All right, we have Deedlit up in here, up in the mix. Rennie, one of the best mages. Joshua, great for fixed damage and all sorts of shit, stripping buffs. We have Sakura, is just a killer. Ashram, he can do a bunch of shenanigans. Hiei, that's right, Hiei is here. Can't forget about that. Yu Yu Hakusho comes with 4 heroes. I thought they did an amazing job here. Here is Hiei. He is at 7,200. Just such a killer assassin to use. You just can't get it wrong with him. Like, it's just such a simple and super uber powerful ability. Like, you activate this, you drop this AoE and hurt everybody around you, and then you get to act again and try to assassinate somebody. And then next turn, you get to do your turn twice. And then after that, you're stunned for a turn or whatever it is. It's just really, really good. Like, when you activate Hiei, if your opponent survived Hiei attacking somebody after doing an AoE, your opponent has to desperately try to heal that hero. And then if Hiei gets to go again, he gets to do his single target attack twice in a row. He's going to assassinate somebody. Like, chances are he's going to kill somebody if he gets to attack them twice in a row. There's not much you're going to be able to do about that. He has the extreme magic bow on him, just to make sure to be able to crank out great damage even if somebody gets him into close quarters combat. He also has some new soldiers added. He can be pretty damn nasty in the water now, so that's cool. That's just kind of like another aspect that they've put on this hero. He now has some of the best water soldiers in the game. He's had Leviathans, but I think these guys take it to just a different place, the glacial elementals. Right, other than that, he's got shinobis that he can just tear it up with, right? And that's typically what I run. I'll run the shinobis. I've been changing. I've been trying these water elementals just because they look cool. So, all in all, very, very awesome hero. Of course, we have him awakened, and you're going to get Rage of the Darkness Flame, right? He's not only getting to attack you twice in a row. That would be one thing if it was like, oh, you get to act twice in a row, but you only get to just do your basic attacks. No, he's going to have abilities to throw, like Rage of the Darkness Flame. He's, they're going to do more damage. They're going to block healing. They're going to have a bunch of stuff attached to them. So he just becomes very nasty, right? And all these heroes are up right now. Definitely my favorite group of heroes in this game. Yes, number one. I don't even have to argue that with myself. I can tell you right now, my favorite heroes in this game, hands down, are the Yu Yu Hakusho heroes. Hands down, right? And I'm sure they have some bundles up right now to make it easier to get these heroes, right? 12 days up. Fierce Evil Yokai. And then here's right the fiercely good yokai, or whatever they're calling it, for Glory Age of Magic. So you have Yusuke and Kurama here on the good guy side of it. So at least they've split it up. They've split this up where, you know, like, at least you don't have to pull 1 out of 4 new heroes on one banner. They've split them up into 2. That's cool. I'm glad they did that. Maybe you only want Hiei, right? Maybe you only want Yusuke because he's the faction buffer, right? So, yeah, that's up. That's pretty cool. They split it up into 2 banners. Good stuff there. And then we also have these heroes. These are not my factions. Obro and Azusha were the last heroes to drop, I believe. Hold on a second. Hold on. It's been a while. We haven't been in Langrisser in a hot second, but I could have sworn. I could have sworn. I know we had like Alicia. I know we got the last collab heroes. Was Marindel the last thing that I got? That was just kind of like, oh, cool, like, not my factions. I'll take it, though. I'll take it because it's a new hero. But I could have swore. Well, let's just kind of go through here. I thought maybe I had Orobo. He does look pretty cool. He does look pretty cool. I'll give him that. I'll give him that. He looks pretty cool. You know, I guess, like, honestly, the best way to find out would actually probably be to check the gallery. What do we have? What are we missing? So we're missing that. We're missing Mariel. That's right, this guy. Yeah, Sissy White. Some of these heroes you just get from playing through the story. That's probably what we're missing so much of. Okay, so we do not have these new heroes. I missed Kurtz, the artist, and Archon of the Moon. I do love those claw things he has, right? I missed that one. And Obro and Azura. I've missed them because I really wasn't too worried about it because they weren't my faction. Instead, I was too busy trying to make sure to have Alicia and this chick right here who just goes into this badass Sentinel mode. Alright, we should have every single one of the collab heroes here. Trials in the Sky. Yeah, this one came with a lot of heroes. Trials in the Sky, Rennie and Josh, and one of my favorite tanks. Right. Oh man, just looking through all these, that's awesome. Where is... Yeah, there it is. There it is. Yu Yu Hakusho. That's right, there's a 5th hero, Kuwabara. How could anybody forget Kuwabara, who is actually based off of some real Japanese gangster, I think? He was like a motorcycle club captain. He had the famous Kuwabara hair, which is known by my people as the Kuwabara. I don't know what the hell that's really called or what they call that over there, or even over here. We just call that the Kuwabara. It's not like you run into it much. So, yeah, these are all the collabs. This one was my favorite, hands down. So it's in here now. It is in here now. So that's what's up. That's what's going on. Oh, and of course, I have like one ticket to throw. We might as well throw it at this, right? Might as well throw our one ticket over here. See how the algorithm is biting over in Langrisser. Could we at least just get a damn yellow? Come on. You do me better than that. You guys don't miss me. It's been almost a month, rah-rah. Damn. Yeah, let's see. I think we can take a sneak peek at them over here. What factions are they? Yeah, I think that was my whole thing. As cool as this guy looks, and Obro looks dope as fuck. I'm not even gonna lie. The guy just looks fucking badass. You wouldn't want to mess with him. He's got a spear, some kind of green energy orb thing going on. This S3 just looks deadly. For every 1 stack of Dragon Valor, which I'm assuming he's gonna have a lot of stacks, this unit deals 25% increased damage with their talent triggers upon death. When attacking and entering battle, if the enemy has no soldiers, then the hero deals 15% increased damage. It's going to be really great at killing heroes, especially when there's no soldiers around. And then you're going to attack somebody doing 1.5 times physical. After battle, deals an additional 0.33 damage to enemies to 1 block. For every 1 stack of Dragon Valor, the area of this damage is increased by 1. So that lets you turn your little AoE 1 block away to every 1 damage into, like, I don't know, 3-4 blocks away of damage, depending on how many stacks you have. Increasing damage range is effing insane. So that's really cool. Right. And then, of course, this guy has Dragon's Rebirth. If this hero has no soldiers and the enemy soldiers' damage is reduced by 90%, before entering battle, this hero gains shield after taking action, which can block damage equal to 25% of the hero's max hit points. That's just going to help him stay alive. That's cool. It can't be dispelled. And when the hero dies, they deal 0.5 AoE damage, AoE damage to the damage dealer and permanently increases their damage taken by 20%. Cannot be dispelled. Holy shit. So that's interesting by itself, because you literally could find a use for this guy for half a fight and then feed him into the damn boss. Make sure that this guy gets killed, and then for the rest of the fight, you know, the boss is going to be taking 20% more damage. Cannot be dispelled. So I want Obro just to feed him into shit, right? And then, like, just bring him by himself just for this suicide talent thing that he's got. He looks cool. Do whatever you can with him and just feed him into a damn boss, right? And then have Yusuke finish the boss off or whatever after the boss is taking 20% more damage for the rest of the fight now. So I think that's cool. I wouldn't mind getting Boros. Not even really worried about the other chick, Azusa. Of course, my luck, I'd probably get her first. And they got some kind of whole Enter the Dragon story to this, so it is pretty cool. I do like the stories they come up with, how these characters interact. It's a fun and entertaining game. The writers over there have a pretty decent sense of humor, and they're pretty progressive too for video games. Like, I would have to say, I think that's what really draws me to not only Langrisser but Last Claudia as well, is just, you know, some progressive writing. Hell, in Last Claudia, we actually get to play as a monster who drops F-bombs when you put him into a volcano. I just thought that was cool. Like, I don't know. Like, if you agree, leave me a comment, let me know. Maybe I'm terribly wrong about all of this. But I just wanted to put something out there and bring it to people's attention that most definitely my favorite collab in this entire game is up right now. And I mean, look, like, this is like an auto party I have, and look at some of the heroes I'm using. Of course, Yusuke's in here. Toguro Bros are in here. I just like seeing these characters on the screen. Right? We can bring Hiei, since, well, there's water around here. We can actually take advantage of his little pets. Right? So I've just always thought, great collab, great heroes. They look amazing. I was so happy just to find out that these heroes were coming out, that this collab was dropping, and then when I actually saw their power level, what they can do, I mean, look at this. It is just so easy for this guy to go and assassinate somebody. Right? And then next turn, he gets to go twice in a row, which is pretty damn gnarly. Alright, then we have Toguro here. who goes into a full-on transformation, gets to move a lot more, and gets an amazing range. He can also ignore one block of somebody's range. That's another ability that you can take with him. And I've actually used that in arena to win. It's crazy. Somebody will run up to attack him and kill him off. He's got a 30% chance of just negating that attack, just making your range -1, so you can't reach him. Sakura can't reach. And then your attack was wasted. I've literally won a game just because of that, because somebody tried to go kill Toguro, and they wasted their turn doing that. So, Hiei, though, is not invincible. Hiei, though, is not invincible. He also debuffs everybody before he attacks them. Oh, are we in the water? Oh, we are in the water here. We are actually in the water now. So, yeah, that's right. Their attack went from 730 to 830 just from being in that water. It is nice to actually see that. Can this chick reach anybody? Oh, no. She is just one block away. Toguro Bros are going to finish this map for us. They are also one of the highest, longest stacking characters in this game. That's right. I completely forgot about that when talking about the Toguro Bros. They get to stack like 15 or 20 times. Now, it's 1.5% per stack, so it's not like the craziest thing in the world. But in any longer fight or battle, those stacks are going to start to, well, stack the fuck up, right? When you have 15 or 20 stacks and you're getting, I don't know, like 30% more strength and crit off of it, you end up with a freaking monster. So that is something that Toguro Bros is always going to have as well. In longer fights, they're stronger. So, and like I said, all of these heroes are up right now. Yeah, I just feel like Toguro Brothers didn't really get the light that they deserve. Just because most people already had a Leon. Everyone had a Leon, and they were heavily invested into Leon. And I think the big thing at the time was, are you going to build another Leon right now? Because you already have somebody that's doing that role quite well. So a lot of people didn't really build Toguro Bros. But like I said, they've been upgraded a lot, and they are a completely different hero. And as it stands in this game right now, I think this whole banner of heroes, they're all very strong. They are all super strong. Like, yeah, don't think that these heroes that this is just like an old collab and these heroes are nothing to spit at, because they have definitely been upgraded along the way with their 3Cs and with the new troops that they have to take. On top of the fact that these were super strong heroes to begin with, right? There was never any doubt. They just did awesome with this collab. So I had to get in here and make a recording as soon as I saw that this was up. Yu Yu Hakusho is up there. The characters are out there. Go and get them and enjoy. And as always, have an awesome day. The best day that you can have, damn it. I'll see you out there, folks. Leave me a comment if I missed anything. Make sure to like and show support and all that good stuff. Later, everybody.